No more urine incidents. At the end of the day, I started helping tear down some of the parts of the North Pole scene that I sit in, when I noticed a crumpled piece of paper. Remembering that Molly's boy had dropped his list when he came up, I absentmindedly shoved it into my pocket to give to her when we met up again. After finishing packing up and getting changed, I jumped in my car and raced home. I wanted to at least take a shower and get myself cleaned up, to prove to her that I wasn't just some loser in a urine-soaked Santa costume. Getting up to my apartment, I pulled out the paper in my pocket and dropped it on my kitchen island. Grabbing my cell phone, I spun the piece of paper with Molly's phone number on it so that it faced me, and dialed her number. As the phone rang, I noticed some bright colors on the crumpled list to Santa. The little guy must have drawn a picture for the jolly, red-suited fellow. I pulled it closer to me, and was about to take a look when I heard the line connect. "Hello?" I heard Molly ask. "Hi," I said cheerfully, absently pushing aside the drawing. "It's Santa." Molly laughed. "I've been looking forward to your call," she said. "I'm glad to hear it," I said. "Would you be up for having that drink tonight?" "Of course," she replied, a smile in her tone. She gave me the address of a favorite pub near her place. I promised to grab a quick shower and then text her when I was on my way. "Oh, and Santa," she said right before I hung up. "Why don't you bring that Santa suit for later? You never know, I just might end up on your naughty list." She giggled, then hung up. "So you can be sure I packed the Santa outfit." I took a quick shower, with multiple dousings of soap to prize the faint centipede from me. I figured that might be a turn-off for Molly. I mean, she's Santa suit kinky, but I'm not sold she's also golden shower kinky. Getting out and getting dressed in a hurry, I snagged my cell phone and Molly's son's list from the counter as I headed out the door. On the elevator ride down to the parking area, I shot Molly a quick text telling her I was on my way. Fidgeting with the paper in my hands, I remembered that I had wanted to look at the picture to Santa. Opening it up, I saw a nightmare etched in crayon across the page. Within the childish scratchings, I could make out a red-suited man with a thick white beard and the Santa hat lying strapped to a bed. Kneeling above him, a woman with blonde hair and no clothes was holding a thin gray object in the air. Dark red crayon erupted from the red-suited man's neck. The boy had drawn his mother murdering a man dressed as Santa mid-sexerpade. The elevator reached the ground floor and I stood still in shock for so long that the doors opened and then reclosed, assuming I had gotten out. I kept staring at the drawing, and I noticed, seemingly muted by the geyser of red, a shape under the bed. It looked like a small boy, huddled, hands over his ears, hiding under the fountain viscera. I gasped, and took an involuntary step back, almost tripping over the bag full of Santa suit I had set on the floor next to me. The elevator started moving again, startling me. I yelped. When the doors opened, it was at my floor, and I rushed out, bumping into my neighbor, who said something pissy to my back as they headed into the elevator. I unlocked my door, rushed in, and slammed it behind me, throwing the deadbolt. As the shock and adrenaline worked its way through my veins, I fell back against the door, slowly sliding down until I sat on the floor. Eventually, I broke down and cried, grasping the drawing, the warning the boy had given me, tightly in my hand, just like he had this morning. And that was when my phone started ringing. It was Molly. I barricaded the front door to the cheerful ringtone as it rang over and over and over.